Hello， 大家好，我是软学小天使阿星，
我是软学小天使 Mandy。
你怎么了？
哦，我在学着怎么样数位转型。
哦，你这样土法炼钢太辛苦了啦！快上软学 YouTube 频道，按赞分享并开启小铃铛订阅，上面有超多数位转型的知识哦。
先让我冷静一下。
Now let's welcome our speaker from Korea, Dr. John Choi. Dr. John Choi has served as the CEO of Mark Any Seoul, Korea since 1999. He has also served as a Socio-Deputy Chairman since 2019. From 1991 to 2016, he was the professor at Sangmyeong University Seoul teaching computer science. His areas of expertise are computer security, digital rights management, artificial intelligence, just to name a few. He is often invited as a speaker both at home and abroad for topics dealing with digital transformation. Now put your hands together and welcome our speaker from Korea, Mr. John Choi, CEO of Mark Any.
Hi, my name is John Choi. I'm CEO of Mark Any. My presentation is on the digital transformation in Korea. So it's what happened in the past and what is happening right now. So this description may provide some kind of insight to the people who want to set up some national strategic plan for the digital transformation or digital government project. My presentation has 3 different parts. The first one is public service digital transformation, because Korea digital transformation has been mainly influenced by government sectors like digital government or e-government project. So in the first part, I will focus on digital government or e-government project. And then maybe you will see this kind of digital transformation initiated by government sectors widespread out to the other areas, extend its territory to the business and the manufacturing, education, and the culture. So I will describe what happened in these different sectors. And the final conclusion is just 1 page. So very simply, I can give you my conclusion. As you see in this slide, Korean digital transformation mainly influenced by digital government sectors. The government sector actually is the initiate, pulled this kind of a total process. And then it was followed by global companies like Samsung, LG, SK, Hyundai. So it has very big influence in business, manufacturing, education, and medical, even culture. Then, right now, it is being pulled by SME, small and medium enterprise. This is a not so simple one because Korean digital transformation actually has taken more than 60 years. From the 1960s, when we got some military coup, 1961, it has gone through every 10 years, every different step. Each step is like that. At first, we began our digital government project with the digitization of our public administration data, and it moved to the set up very simple single system in the department. And each department, they set up a small digitized system, and then it has been integrated into the one system. It's like this. Year 2000, integrated e-government. Then each department and ministry, their own system is integrated for the one single service system. It is called single stop or single window system. And then it finally moved to the intelligent digital government. The whole of the system was established and integrated to provide very focused service to the citizen people. 2015, we got this kind of slogan, one-stop public service. This is very important change in the digital government project. As you see, because we imported this kind of Chinese public service system from China, we have so many different documents. We have so many certificates. So whenever you have you want to have some service, in that case, you have to collect all of the documents from several different agencies and organizations, and then you have to collect all of this document to put into the one single window. But when we have this kind of total integrated digital government project through the single window on online, we collect all of the data using PKI or user authentication. That is one-stop public service. Finally, 7 years ago, so when we have a new government, it's like that some opposition party came to the government as a ruling party. They set up very ambitious plan, like a great transformation of the whole of the country, like a digital New Deal and the Green New Deal and the Human New Deal. 3 components put into the one great transformation. But one of the great transformation is digital New Deal part. Maybe you understand this kind of New Deal came from the terminology of Roosevelt New Deal policy in 1930s. So it's through this kind of digital New Deal, all of your data and the network, all of infrastructure and IT system is pretty much transformed and moved to the next level. That is the aim of this project. So in the Korean digital New Deal, as accessibility increased and the digital transition happened to the education and the culture and even medical, and then pursued by the government. If you take a look at this one, this is might be very truly digital transformation of our society here. If you collect all of the data from here, it's like called digital dam, data dam, using innovative AI service. Then this AI service had some influence in the manufacturing, like a smart factory, or in the medical AI-based disease detection, or even environment, like a fine dust reduction, even the vehicle manufacturing or energy conservation, and intelligent crime analysis. Very big influence to other areas, like education and medical and manufacturing or energy. So it means digital transformation had a widespread effect. One of the examples of digital transformation in Korea is like this: evolution of online certificate. Maybe some of the countries still you have this kind of scene. Yeah, whenever you have some pension plan, to ask a loan from the bank or some insurance company, you have to make a visit to the pension institution. But if you have online certificate system, you can download this kind of certificate, or you can print at your home, or sometimes you can send this certificate through the online to the bank. So that happened already 22 years ago in Korea. It's like that. Instead of going to some institute to get some print, you can print through the online. But recently, Korea, they begin to give the service to a government 24 service. That is a blockchain-based certificate service. Is 24 hours, 365. So when government 24 receives some kind of request of the certificate, this government 24 send that document or certificate to the user digital wallet for the storage, or deliver the certificate to the designated organization. So this is very important evolution. It's like this. Right now, government 24 service provide all of the certificate available here, like a family registration, building and land, and the local tax, automobile, or city moving report, military services certificate, more than 300 certificates, even including high school diploma. If you take a look at this one, you got some feeling Korean government, they provide everything here. So even for the foreign people, they provide this kind of blockchain-based certificate printing and delivery service. And also Korean public service is already moved to even local government. They provide children protection monitoring using CCTV installed in front of the elementary school or crossroad. And the other one is even COVID situation, CCTV automatically detect some of the mask non-wearer and give the notation, give the warning, something like that. The other one is like that illegal garbage dumping. Illegal garbage dumping is pretty important in Korean's local government. So when some lady or some older people, they don't pay the garbage back and they dump out some of the trash, automatically CCTV detect. This kind of example shows how Korean public service move into the far away. Even missing person finding system is provide this kind of a service. So based on this kind of a Korean government service, this service or the digital transformation extended its territory to the business and the manufacturing, education, and other area. Like this, the one example is like electric vaccine certificate. I understand every country, when have the COVID-19, they got this kind of blockchain-based electric vaccine certificate. But you can see when we have COVID-19, very early times, we already, because we have already installed all kind of infrastructure and the network and the database of the family registration, something like that. Very easily we can implement this one. Very easily we implemented this decentralized ID, blockchain-based ID system, vaccine certificate. Then it has very important impact on our social activity and the production system here like that. If you take a look at this one, in Korea, only 4 months later, all of the manufacturing factory productivity soaring up, increased very rapidly. Then just 1 year later, we got the realistic maximum capability production system here. We got the world ranking from 11 to the 8th. Very quickly, we moved to here. And you see this one, around the 10% growth in semiconductor, petroleum, chemistry, automobile. And then it moved to the biohealth, secondary battery, jumping to the new export engine, even cosmetic, agricultural product. So this kind of can happen. And the other one is very noticeable change happened in other commercial sectors here. Because of this kind of digital system extended, we have very rapid, fast growing of digital company. It's like a Naver and the Kakao here. If you take this one, South Korea is the 10 largest firms market cap rank. This is Samsung Electronics, LG Chemical is pretty much Hyundai Motors, very well-known companies. But among 10 largest market cap company, Naver, and we have Kakao. So that is very important change in Korean social life here. Even amazing performance of Kakao Bank. Kakao Bank has established only 6 years ago, but around more than 2 times that Uri Bank. Uri Bank has 130 years history, but Kakao Bank has only 6 years history. Look at this one. This amazing performance comes from digital transformation. Maybe this one is well-known BTS success. It's supported by SNS and YouTube. very well-known army activities that is supported by digital conversions and digital activities there. So final conclusion is like that. Very simply, many people even they ask the question how you can make South Korea make this kind of very successful implementation of the digital transformation. That comes from the first one is high-level leadership support. In Korea, we adopted the present political system. Even if your political system changes the hands, from the ruling party to the opposition party to the ruling party, still digital transformation or digital government project never changed their hands. I mean, very sustainable Korean digital transformation project. And the other one is very important. I try to emphasize how important of over-investment. Digital transformation itself is like a luxurious item in your society. So whenever we pursue the digital government project, I got several questions. Because I was involved in several digital government projects. I got some questions from the Congress people, even business people, or some ministers. They asked me why we need this kind of overinvestment. But I believe this kind of overinvestment can lead really good performance or very increased productivity of your society. So that's why I say overinvestment is required for the very good digital transformation. And the other one is I want to emphasize this kind of a digital transformation should be very incremental build-up, just one by one. You cannot jump from the scratch to the fully well-fledged digital transformation society. So when you have to remember, in Korea, we has gone through around 60 years from the very scratch, like computerization or digitization, to the fully computerized society. So at first, you have to set up this kind of hardware and infrastructure, and then build up some database, and all of the data or all of your document move into the computer or EDMS. Then on top of this basic infrastructure, you can set up some business system, and then later you can integrate into the one single service window. So it means you have to move one by one, incremental build-up process is required for the well-planned digital transformation. Thank you.